Hi there. Now, for you Facebook ad lovers out there, or you Facebook ad skeptics that feel that maybe Facebook ads are just not for you because you can't afford maybe to run them, or you feel you haven't got the budget to run them, I think this video is going to be pleasantly surprising for you. So I'm going to show you a way of keeping your Facebook ad costs down. I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to share my screen in a minute to show you the best way to keep your Facebook ads costs down and your cost per lead as low as you can. Okay, so you can bring customers through your door as cheaply as you possibly can and get that return on investment. Now, before I show you this particular way on this video, I want you to just comment below and say, yes, I would like the 5 ways of reducing my ad costs cheat sheet, and I will get that to you, no problem at all. Don't need an email sign up, just comment below and I will get that, the 5 ways to keep your Facebook ads costs down. So without further ado, I'm Elaine Sanderson and I run a lead agency where I help businesses scale with Facebook ads and also Google ads. And I also help coaches get started with Facebook ads, get to know the platform, and also become a bit of a master at Facebook ads. So that's enough about me. I want to crack on with these certain ways of keeping your ad costs down. The best way of doing that is to share my screen, which I'm going to do right now. So here we are on the Facebook ads platform. Okay, so we've got a lot of columns going on here and a lot of numbers. So this is a particular client, and on this particular occasion, we ran what we call a cold traffic conversion campaign. And the cheapest campaigns to run are retargeting campaigns, but we can't really retarget unless we have a warm audience. Now, that in itself is a different subject altogether. My job today is to show you what you can do to get your ad costs down. So one of the main factors in keeping your ad costs down is to get a higher click-through rate. So when we say click-through rate, we mean somebody clicking on your ad, being taken to a landing page, or taking an action on your ad. Now, typically in the online world, we're looking for a click-through rate of anything of 1% and above. If your link click-through rate falls below that, it's a sign to Facebook that maybe your ad's not performing very well, it's resonating with the wrong people, the wrong message is being sent out, and as soon as your click-through rate starts diving below 1%, we find our costs start creeping up, our cost per lead goes up, and we're kind of out of the game. So the art is to keep your click-through rates up. Now, as I said, comment below and I'll get you the 5 key ways of getting your click-through rates through the roof so that Facebook ads is going to reward you with low costs. So in this particular instance, we've got the cold traffic campaign, and you'll see we've got an average click-through rate of 3.57, which is pretty good. That's 3.57 people seeing the ad are clicking through to the landing page. So what we're going to do, and that cost per click's pretty good as well at 45 pence for those of you who are in British terms. So dollars would be about $67, I'd imagine. So if we click through to that particular ad set, okay, we're faced with all these click-through rates. Now, some of the ad sets have got click-through rates of 7%, 6.5, 5.6. Now, even the worst performing ad is coming in at 1.84. Okay, so I know our click-through rates are pretty good. Okay, now this video itself isn't going to show you the 5 ways of getting the click-through rates down. That's for you to comment below and I'm going to send you the trick cheat sheet of getting that to happen for your ads. And there's certain key things you need to incorporate into your ads to make that happen for you. So now if we go back to so what I'll do is go to the ad sets. You can see the click-through rates here. Then if we click on all the ads, there's a lot of ads running in this campaign, 64 ads altogether. What the column we're looking at is here. Okay, so if we sort by click-through rate, the highest click-through rate is nearly 10% click-through rate on that ad. Now that is a rocking campaign. Even though we haven't got the impressions so much on that particular ad, the click-through rate is awesome. Okay, now we're doing pretty well here at 7.1%, and the average for that ad set is 3.58. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now, if we go back to our campaign level, which is you've got campaign, the ad set level, and the ads. If we click on the retargeting one, we'll see, no surprise, our cost per opt-in, somebody landing on the page, is lower than our cold traffic. And that is because we're targeting a warm audience, somebody who's already seen our ads, somebody who recognises our business or had interactions with our business in various ways. Now, this is only for a short period of time, so I'm just going to take you through on the ad set for that particular one. And we've got really high click-through rates, okay? And then if we click on the ads themselves, the highest 10.42, which seriously is almost unheard of in the online space. So I want you to comment below because I'd love you to know the tricks of keeping your click-through rates up. And that means your costs on Facebook ads are going to literally be so much less, incredibly less than if your click-through rates are like 1% and below. The trick is to keep that CTR up. Okay, now the next, for those of you who know about Facebook ads, the next thing I'll be doing in this campaign is setting an ad up for what we call lookalike audiences. So what it's going to do, we set up a warm campaign retargeting our traffic, but when we set up a lookalike audience, that's when the power comes in, because lookalike audiences are, Facebook ads are going to take our warm audience and it's going to find literally possibly 2 million other people that look alike our warm audience that we're going to target as well. So that's the next stage in this campaign. But on this particular campaign, we're getting a lead, an opt-in, shall I say, at £4.20. Now, this particular client, we know the maths and we know that if he gets that opt-in at that price, he's got a high-end offer and he knows his numbers and he knows that's a really good cost per opt-in. So I thought I'd do this video. I really want you to comment below because I will send you that cheat sheet on the 5 biggest key factors to get your CTR really rocking for you. Okay, so thank you so much for listening and I hope that's helped. For those skeptics out there who think Facebook ads are not for them, honestly, it's just knowing a few key tricks to make things work for you. So thank you for listening and I hope you find that useful.